Well then, welcome to round one of the 2026 Currie Cup. It is the Ailing Pumas versus the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Welcome to Mbombela Stadium in Nelspruit. This, the oldest provincial rugby competition in the world, is where future Springboks are forged, where talent is tested, and where the traditions of South African rugby are carried forward with pride. Beautiful conditions out here in Nelspruit. Mbombela, the weather forecast 27 degrees Celsius. It's Christmas in July out here in Mbombela. A slight breeze as well, perfect conditions to come out into this arena. To take a look at the different sides that will be participating in the 2026 Currie Cup. Everybody starts on equal grounds, 0 points for everyone. Last year, it was the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 who stopped the Ailing Pumas from flying into the semi-finals in a tight fixture, 19-17. They lost that. The Suzuki Griquas reigning champions are in action against the DHL Western Province 15 later. And to take a look at the previous 6 winners, 5 sides have won it in the past decade or so. The Suzuki Griquas will be looking to hold on to their title, having won it for the first time in 55 years. That's what this competition is all about, resilience and making sure that you keep fighting. The Ailing Pumas, champions 4 years ago, and the Hollywood Bet Sharks, an incredible win for them 2 years ago. The young and the old is here, and now we've got Kobani Bobo, who had a chat with the coaches.
Well, great opportunity here for the Sharks 15.
Absolutely, Bubs. We're really looking forward to it. We've had a good couple of weeks of our pre-season prep, so really keen to see what the boys can do tonight.
Got a very young team. Opportunity for those young players, as I mentioned, but what is the task at hand?
I think it's twofold. So obviously we want to get the youngsters through and give them a real test as to see how good they can be, and to give them the opportunity to play at a higher level. And then also to kind of see where the senior group are that are filling into our squad. So, you know, give them an opportunity to perform and then hopefully transition through to the URC squad later in the year.
Season's bunch here, the Pumas. What do you want to see from your team's reactions?
I think we probably got to match them physically, and then we want to kind of instill our game on them. We want to play fast, physical, a relentless game. Trying to create a lot of transition moments for us where our backs, which are pretty exciting, can come alive. So yeah, I think, you know, match the physical threat and then try and open the game up.
Best of luck.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Jimmy, exciting time, start of the Currie Cup. What's your expectations?
Yeah, obviously it's a home game. We hope to get 5 points out of the game. We know they've got a good depth in their squad, so obviously they've got quality players, but we're looking forward to see what we got. And yeah, obviously we want to win this one.
You talk about they got a good squad depth, very young player team that's coming here. Intention and what you want to impose on them?
Yeah, obviously there's 3 players that played for us, so they got experience from the Puma side. But yeah, if we can put them under pressure in the set pieces, then from there on I think the rest will go according to plan.
Big Currie Cup it is for the Pumas. Your statement you want to set today?
Yes, obviously for us that's the only picture we got to show for the people and to our sponsors. You know, that's a very important one because the big unions are coming here. So obviously this is the one we want to win.
Best of luck.
Thanks, appreciate it.
So let's take a look then at the team sheets here. The Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, they've got a couple of debutants, 4 of them to be exact. Massive game for Chijindu Okonta at fullback, his first start for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, and a new head coach in Mike Vowles. Look out for Nonyalela on the bench as well, and Matthew Fortain will be up against some of his former teammates at Northwest University. He too on debut. For the Ailing Pumas, the home side, they'll want to start very dynamically here. Will take their pack. Not many changes, the usual suspects there. Willie Engelbrecht will lead from the back of what should be a very powerful scrum. Look out for Sango Tlamlashe. He's been a standout over the last couple of years. Big one for Nevaldo Fleers, who takes over from Danrich Versace, the usual general. And a massive one for the debutants, McLaughlin, together with his former captain at Northwest University, Stefan Krugel. Here come the teams in one of my favorite stadiums here in South Africa. The Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, led by former Hilton captain Thomas Dyer, the 22-year-old. This is where boys become men. The Carling Currie Cup, it has been over the last few years. Just ask Paul de Villiers, who's playing his second Springbok cap tomorrow. And with me, a former Springbok himself, a very excited man about this year's Carling Currie Cup, Tobani Bobo.
What a time to be alive, Mtunzi. As the Pumas lead out onto Mbombela Stadium, they're a seasoned professional side. They're led by Billy Angelbach, the man who knows exactly where it gets when it comes to Currie Cup. Understanding the pressure, making sure that they can enforce their will, how they want to play, how they want to use their forward pack to dominate the physical encounters. And on the other side, it's a young team, the Sharks. They've got a massive opportunity. How can they grow squad depth for the URC?
Match official Jean de Bont, assisted by Jonathan Lottering and Hanru van Rooyen, and former Springbok TMO Egon Seconds. We will be having a moment of silence now.
Thank you very much.
So thank you very much then for that moment of silence for Hanu Tienison's mother and Kamani Kota's grandfather, two ailing Pumas stalwarts. And that is why they are not in the match day 23 here today. 3 languages here on your World of Champions. Myself, Mtunzi Mabete and Kobani Bobo in English, Henny Kurtzen and Renier von Siena in Afrikaans, and Annelisa Chaka together with former Springbok Dungani and Xhosa.
You good?
Must be said, there's a whimsical sense of magic woven into the fabric of South African rugby currently, and that gets us underway. The Carling Currie Cup, what a start, and who else? The 33-year-old evergreen Tim Swiel with the trick he's learned out in the States. He was playing for the Chicago Hounds and has returned here. Ross Brody, first game against his former side, the ailing Pumas. So much has been said about Ross Brody over the last couple of years. Hollywood Bets Sharks 15 will want a better start to this year's Carling Currie Cup, having lost 3 games on the trot, and they lost them by many points. It became a bit too difficult for them to get back into the competition, so a good start, vital for all the sides. Same side, go the Sharks. Nice long place, Manus Potgieter. Ross Brody to the short side, Swiel. Then up and under. Disrupted in the air, yep. JC Nell approached it nicely.
Yeah, got himself underneath the ball, dominated the space, got high, used the laws to protect himself. An exciting start from the Sharks 15, going for a contestable from the kickoff, and it's an outstanding take from Lyle Matthews.
Big game for the left winger. He's also on debut, Lyle Matthews. So interesting how Mike Vowles, who's been a great club coach for the last decade with so many youngsters coming through his hands, backing a player like Lyle Matthews, who played a really good club season and really took his opportunity with 2 hands on debut here.
Yeah,
I like the clarity that they have about the Sharks 15 and what they want to achieve about them. They want to give these players a chance and opportunity to compete at the highest level. As we see here, Potgieter, a bit of a check-up on what is the problem with his knee. This is what happened. This is a carry that he takes on, and it's around there. It's a textbook tackle. It's around the ankles, but it was an uncomfortable one for him. So he seems to have succumbed to an injury at the time. But for me, what the Sharks 15 are doing is perfect. They've got a group of players who know themselves that they're at the precipice of just getting themselves into professional rugby, and now they get a chance to make sure that they can add value. Oh, it's a bit overstretched. Oh, knees.
That doesn't look good.
Oh, it sounds so unfortunate, just a minute into the game. And these are the kind of players that you want to see come through this setup, so that they can add that value, give you squad depth, so that when you are competing at URC, at Champions Cup level, you have the players who can do the trips to go to the away games, get you a result, find themselves, but they will have to start here in Bombela to earn the right to be part of the URC.
Sure thing. You look at, well, it's Concern, Mike Vowles, and Lionel Cronje in the background. Servant.
Had contact with the
Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 side.
Another thing that's exciting, I mean, when was the last time you saw the Reebok jersey on a Sharks kit? Come on, when I saw the boys running on, it took me back to the Oli Leroux's of the days. Back in the day when we used to see the Sharks in that black and white, still the famous jersey. And this time around, these players in 2026 are the ones who are the custodians of that jersey.
Yeah, so traditions go way back and run really deep, and so many of these unions in South Africa, and fantastic to see it running through champions like the Ailing Pumas and Suzuki Griquas in the past half decade.
Love how the Pumas, they themselves, they know exactly what their true identity is, to give that seasoned professional rugby player a chance to compete at the highest level. And if anyway they do raise up to those heights, they can go to a bigger franchise.
This is indeed their World Cup. Stolen goods, Slubbert gets a massive paw on it, and now strong carry just allows Ross Brody to find Tim Sweel in the pocket. Still utilizing the high up and under instead of going for touch. And well, that could have bounced either way there. Ailing Pumas ball.
Tim Sweel thought he retired. Got a call from the Sharks. They were looking for a marquee 10, and there was an experienced 10 lying around, and someone who's willing to share the information, give the players around them a chance to understand what it means to have the keys to the bus.
You're moving in.
His backline coach, Lionel Cronje, did just that. Definitely paid in dividends. So many youngsters coming through. Great line out, crisp work to Thomas Bursey. Fleers with his first touch, gripping at wings. Tino Swanepoel now. JC Nell joins. Lundim Sange, the Swellendam Express. Runs into a cul-de-sac. Great defense there from Lyle Matthews. Still coast to coast go the Ailing Pumas. Tamlashe releases JC Nell. He's had to work hard to get to the opposite side of the pitch. Bursey's got options. That's Dube. Good rhythm here. Playing with the plum, the Ailing Pumas. They're inside the 22. Can they capitalize? Tino William. Still going. Ntsika Fisanti. He's been a part of the Blitzbox squads for some years now. So good in the loose. Nivaldo Fears has spotted some space. Little chip over the top.
No clear release.
Christopher Grobela. Try-saving defensive effort from him, so we'll come back for the penalty.
Yeah, the penalty was for the Pulver putting their hands past the ball before they could go for the ball, which is deemed to be illegal. And it was well sported. Juan de Bod, a match official in the middle. But what a start from the Pumas. Quick ruck ball, dominating the collision, going with the width of play, finding a lot of joy on the edges, and they now with an attacking line out just 5 meters out, and we know that they set their stall upon their mauling and their forward pack.
Throw jump is a good one. Fundamanova sets the maul. Defense solid.
Think, use it!
Initially need to hold on to it, told to use it once. Here comes their captain, Willie Engelbrecht. Add some power to this maul.
Sideways, use it.
Solid defense. Ailing Pumas now forced to use it. Maul is going laterally, and if the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 can hold them up here, it'll be a turnover. Good one.
Now, that's a first start. That's a test that they were always going to be up against. How can they resist the Pumas from getting up and setting up a driving maul? What the Sharks did was they didn't compete on the air, they competed on the ground, they stayed on the ground, focused, everyone connected, held up the momentum, changed the body positioning of the Pumas, and that way they could hold it up. The Pumas at the end dislodged themselves. They were not concerted inside, no one connected, no one has got a shoulder onto a bum, they can't gain momentum, and the Sharks stood up very strongly there. It's a great work from the young pack. Pumas have to earn it.
Good statement as well from this young Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 pack. Massive game here. Sipho Nonyalela is on the pitch for the injured Potgieter. 20-year-old from Etikeni in the Eastern Cape. Went to Kingswood and signed with the Hollywood Bet Sharks last year, but struggled with a little bit of an injury. First real opportunity here for Nonyalela with the number 19 on his back.
Former AC Schools player, open side flanker. Lots of pace on him, good ball understanding, and he understands exactly what is needed for him. And he gets an early start, 20-year-old. What a chance, what an opportunity. And congratulations to him and his family.
Bind.
First scrum.
Set.
Patience from Ross Brody. Looking for the stability, does really well to let it bounce off of his shins. Composure under pressure, 5 meters from his try line. Good play from the scrum half. Nonyalela at scrummy now. Pop pass to Simphiwe Ngobese. Won the SA under 20 World Championship last year with the Junior Springboks. They are playing in the final against France tomorrow. That'll be Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 ball, touch from the box kick.
It's a well controlled exit. Ball was bobbling at the back of that scrum. Ross Brody took it upon himself to recycle. Love the composure shown by the forward pack, making sure they can recycle him up so that he can get onto his feet to do the exit. And that's what they did. They showed patience. They carried the ball with Simphiwe Ngobese, and then it was Ross Brody to clear out the lines. Sharks at the moment, straight to the plan, staying and keeping things very basic and simple.
Open! Hey, out!
A little bit of a mistake with that line out, unable to take it, slab it, throw a bit awkward from Van Vieren, and opportunities for JC Nell and the Erling Pumas back three. The Swellendam Express now is on a foot race, and he will burn them all. Erling Pumas in the corner. It's Lundim Senge.
And that pass for number 14, Lundim Senge.
Transitional play here from the Pumas, contesting that line out, and after that it was wide passes. Willie Engelbrecht started it, and then Kamlashe setting away JC Nell. JC Nell draw and pass Picasso, and then it was off to the races with the speedster. Lundim Senge. In the corner he goes, and the Pumas announce themselves in 2026 Currie Cup. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We haven't seen more of this player because of the injuries that he tendencies of keep picking him up. And it's a sad thing for such a young, talented player.
Yeah, hopefully he gets back to his feet. He's an electric winger, capable of scoring from anywhere. The Swellendam Express. And it's Navaldo Fleer's first conversion attempt in the 2026 Carling Currie Cup. He's just missed that.
Nah, it's a brilliant start. The first opportunity they get. The Sharks 15 give him the width of the field, and JC Nell takes it because he beats the man on the outside, which was Manus Potgieter, and that created a 2-on-1. Joined the last man, which was Okonta, to Lundim Senge, who cracks on the pace and scores in that corner. Pumas. 5 minutes gone, 5 points on the board.
Tim Swiel backs himself to get another one, this time. Well read, JJ Skierpers, very athletic lock. Good lift from Sampi Sueches to get that back for the Erling Pumas. Might trick me once, say the Erling Pumas. Battle in the trenches here now, counter-rucking is good from the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Willem van der Heever was at scrum half, playing number 6 for the first time in his senior professional career. Willem van der Heever, usually a hooker. Former Griffins hooker came to the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 just last year. There he goes. Slow and controlled from Ross Brody. Gets a good height on it. Not as much distance perhaps, but it's highly contestable.
It's been touched again.
Yeah, you had to mitigate that distance. Kicking from his 10-meter line, only 20 meters to get into the 22. If he gets it into the 22, it's a free, clean mark in the 22 for whoever is receiving that ball. This time around, it's a contestable, the 4-second hang time. Not easy to cater for that for the Pumas. It's a knock-on from the Sharks 15. Pumas, yeah, looking to exit.
Interestingly enough, it was the Ailing Pumas who had the third most points scored, equal third most tries, and second best defensive record, although they ended 5th on the log, missing out on a semi-final spot last year. A couple of tight games just didn't go their way.
Fine. Set.
Penalty Ailing Pumas in that scrum.
Thanks, Andrew. I went for him.
JC Nell with his right boot looked to thump it into touch. They, well, gobbled up about 45 meters with that touch finder.
It's an easy exit for them, and they retain possession. A penalty coming in from set piece. Disappointing for the Sharks, but for the Pumas, after scoring the try, they get upfield.
Good line out, Dean de Klerk. Now into the vacuum, it's a strong carry, Wheeling Engelbrecht. That's his game. Roewald van der Merwe. Really tenderizing that defensive line of the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. McLaughlin. Nice low hit from Gobesi. Options galore. Navaldo Fleers can't find JC Nell. Misread. Miscommunication.
Yeah, just needed more patience, especially the players coming from the outside, timing themselves from the man they're getting the ball from. Yes, Thomas Bursey does have a 2 dummies that he shows up, which sort of takes the players out of sync. But still, you need to have patience. Wait for the man who's supposed to be passing the ball to you to run off instead of going off the scrum off.
Open pink.
Karen van Vieren. Yep, that one did look a little bit skewed to Mommsen. Both sides struggling with their lineouts. It looks like it's quite a fierce battle with the scrums as well. So set-piece battle here between the sides. They'll know a bit about each other, teams having played against each other and played with each other before.
And it's understanding which ball will be suiting them best. Where do they want to go? Where do they want to release the pressure? Does Kieran van Vieren want to go for the front ball? Which means then we can get someone in front of that jumper.
Yes. Just also
and by doing that, that puts pressure.
That is the platform.
Crouch.
Opportunity to test yourself under pressure.
Fine.
Short arm, Hollywood Bet Sharks,
Creating
15.
instability.
He's not here for clarification, he's here to adjudicate. Not waiting to see how the behavior changes. Swill goes high.
Great up and under from Tim Swill. No contest on JC Nell. So it'll be a knock-on and good position on the pitch for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 here.
Yeah, meters gained from the contestable kick. Pumas not handling the pressure. JC Nell gets high, but then he doesn't secure possession. And then at the end, there's someone coming from the wrong side, and then a little pop pass from Dube to Willie Engelbrecht, who knocks it on. Scrum for the Sharks with an attacking scrum. There's a bit of an opportunity on the blind side, but you'll have to get the right shoulder.
That would be Simpiwe Ngobese, the tight head shoulder. Then here's Cameron Dawson, former Toyota Cheetahs player on the close side.
Sit!
Penalty ailing Pumas. The battle continues at scrum time.
And Juan Tebong stakes to his guns. He's going to make a call. He's going to make a decision. This is great refereeing in the fact that he's not waiting for the scrum to collapse or the ball to be at the back so that he can carry away. He wants to see a contest in the set piece, and he's allowing it. And if you step over the line, he's blowing you, which is important. That's what you want to see. Someone caught the ball in the crowd.
Great vibe here at Mbombela Stadium, as per usual.
This is showing off. The weather's just been outstanding. I mean, it's showroom condition.
Are you staying a few extra days? I know Johannesburg is not kind in winter.
No. It has been colder than a witch's nail.
So will revenge be served on a cold platter by the ailing Pumas here? So far, so good. And an unforced error from Tsika Fusanti.
It's very interesting to think of him, what type of player he is. He was put in a place here to become a distributor instead of him. We know that he is a runner. So an interesting sort of plot and play, and then at the end, player always goes to what he knows best. You had to look up because that's what he does. And then that way he takes his hands and his eyes off the ball, knocks it on. Opportunity gone here from the Pumas back. 16 minutes gone.
Not much difference between the handling errors there, but the penalty count, you know how much that can cost sides.
Bind. Set.
Can the Sharks 15 capitalize here?
It's not steady at all.
Number 9.
You can just see the up and down.
We're just getting the scrum to work now. Now you're delaying the feed. After the hit, if we've got stability, feed the ball, please. Okay.
I think it's not stable.
Just come a little bit closer, please.
There is so much movement happening. I think what we want to get to is when the ball goes in, let's start the contest. Let's not contest without the ball in the scrum. I think that's what Ross Brody is waiting on, so that the scrum could be stable, so that he can insert the ball.
Important factors, height and distance.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
That's better.
Much better stability. Look at that. You could put a cloth on that table towards the right. Sweel quickly. And a good straight running from Grobela. Quick ball then. Keeping it with the forwards, Ross Brody. Now Tim Sweel with the kick pass. This one is for Lyle Matthews. Oh, he's done really well. Great hustle to hold on to the ball there from Matthews. He's got it just inside the ailing Pumas 22. Van Fienen. Good presentation of the ball. Oh, lovely pass that to Tom Dyer. Now Yanko Purchase, unlucky not to make the junior box side in tomorrow's final. Yanko Purchase.
Just unfortunate, the ball had to go through the mat. Let's put it through their hands so that Chijindu or Konta can get that opportunity. You can see how much he's really been looking forward to this game.
Rile's got downstairs in the stands with some interesting characters. What you got for us, mate?
Thank you so much, Fudge. It is an absolutely amazing atmosphere here at the Mbombela Stadium. I am a man in navy blue surrounded by a sea of pink. Here with some Puma fans. I'm going to start over this side. What is the most exciting part about coming to the stadium and watching the Currie Cup?
I think for us, it is because it's home ground and we are so proud of our stadium and the vibe with the Pumas. it's an absolute culture in Nelspruit, which we did not have back in the day. And now it has created this pink vibe in Nelspruit, which is so exciting.
Now, Sue, in case you don't know, pink is her favorite color. So she's super aligned and supporting the Pumas. What's your favorite thing about coming to Mbombela on match day?
Wearing pink is my favorite color. So we are actually pink, our blood is pink. And it is like family. We sit in the same place. We watch the Pumas. We call out to Louis. We have our friends here. And afterwards, the kids can play. It's the only stadium in South Africa that are allowed to do it. So the kids love it.
Incredible stuff. And I'm going to move on to Janine now. Janine, what's your favorite thing about coming here? Just last.
Well, as Sue said, you can leave your kids. Our girls are here. We don't even know where they are. Yeah, so they are safe actually, and there's not much to do in Nelspruit, so we come here, they enjoy it.
It's like a home away from home.
That's it.
Oh, brilliant stuff. Yeah, listen, the atmosphere is fantastic, but we're going to send it back to the top to Mtunzi and Bobs.
Thanks, Raleigh. It is a family. I agree with the Danny in pink. It is a family, and the heartbeat of that family is this competition, the Carling Currie Cup.
You do have the dominance.
Proven to be a conveyor belt for so many youngsters. Will he be the next Simpiwe Ngobesi? He's got the body, he's got some silverware in the cabinet, and all eyes are on him. Short line out, great take. Momsen. Tim Sweel's got some options. Janko Purchase, it's a good flat pass from him. On the gain line, a contact with the grabber through for Lyle Matthews. He's got support on the inside, won't need it. On debut, and he scores the first try of the 2026 Carling Currie Cup for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Matthews on debut. What a little punt through. Great play from the Sharks.
Hey?
Chichindu, Okota.
Yeah.
That's a dirty one here. That's a ball that is spread wide from the Sharks. 15. A good passing ball in front of the man. Look at this. Because the player who's supposed to be defending there is Jason now, the 15. He's right on the outside, on the top of the line. And for me, Lyle Matthews, get out of my way. I've got work to do. The little stepper back onto the inside. He had so much options. Players, back himself. What he did, he's backed himself. He could beat the man on one-on-one, and he does it. Sharks 15 back at it.
Tim Sweel gets a good curve on it. And with that, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 take the lead.
It's an outstanding response from them. Finally, the line-out started working, and they got the width, and then Okonta puts it down on the foot. The bounce was like, look at the step. Oh, get out of here. Exciting, and it's easy for the young man. Into the corner he goes. Lyle Matthews announces himself.
Look the part, Lyle Matthews. Hasn't put a foot wrong on his debut, and well, speaking about a foot wrong, that's one to forget from Fleers.
Nivaldo. Jimmy Stonehouse wishes that was not the play.
Touch. You got the line-out option.
Yep. He's so passionate, you know, Jimmy Stonehouse. He allows so many players opportunities, really takes players to the next level, using the Airling Pumas as that trampoline, if you can say. I mean, so many players in the starting lineup will be moving on for them, and well, he's teary-eyed by that mistake from Fleers.
Yeah, no, he is so emotional. And these players, they don't just become a squad, an environment. It's their group, it's a family. It's him caring so much to get them to come to Mbombela, to Nelspruit, to give him a professional rugby career and the chance to shine. And every time when the player doesn't meet those potential, it really hurts him. You can see it in his eyes.
You sure can. Good scrum for the Sharks 15. Sweel again delivers it quickly to Purchase. And it bounces back into the breadbasket for the youngster. Good tackle fight. Brody to the heavyweights. It's Momsen. Look for the box kick. Ross Brody here. He's got good distance on that one. Sets it up nicely for the chase of Groblau. Then it's joined by the troops. Counter ruck is on here for Sharks 15. Captain Willy Engelbrecht conducted his forwards nicely to retain possession in the 22. Here comes Bursey.
Use 9.
And he'll look to find touch here and just allow his side to exhale a little bit.
Yeah, under pressure. And the Sharks doing the right thing, transferring the pressure, kicking a contestable kick, putting the ball into the hands of the Pumas in their own half. They'll have to instigate the play.
Not much in it possession-wise. It's that territory that the Hollywood Bets Sharks 15 will be worried about. Hence them being under pressure to now take an opportunity here.
Get your mark, please.
Attacking line out, 10-meter line. We saw them go with width. Will they do that again?
Short line out. Karen van Vieren, nice and speedy Momsen at the front. Oh, huge build-up there. Ngobese. Simpuan Ngobese gets over the advantage line. Now Slubbert generates quick ball at place. Lovely short pass to Marnus Potgieter. And first knock-on is from the Ailing Pumas, so Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 will hold on to it.
Yeah, they'll hold on to it. But it's a comforting start for the two centers from the Sharks 15 because they're playing amongst each other, sharing the ball, making sure that my outside center is running a close, short ball. So Jakob Purchase trying to support play, but it was a knock from that would have been a steal. Simpuan Ngobese. Westfall kind here. Well, someone ripped his boot away. And has finally found it after he had to get onto ways and locate it. Never want to lose a ball with the boot in the game.
No, you don't. Especially when you need to go scrum down.
I'm either old school guy who still think that that needs taping to be wrapped around those laces. You can't be tying laces in again.
Well, we were forced to do it back in the day. The tight 5.
Championship, World Championship under 20. Simpuan Ngobese.
In action tomorrow, the Junior Springboks take on France in the under 20 World Championship final. What a day. It'll be the Springboks against Wales as well. And all that rugby action starts with us right here. Friday night lights of Mbombela Stadium.
Crouch.
It's a grudge match.
Fine. Set.
Oh, lots of tension built up in this scrummage here, and then it finally breaks, but the Sharks have it. Chichindu Okonta had a good game. Ventures into the Ailing Pumas 22. So too does Momsen. Oh, big clean. Get Willy Engelbrecht out of that ruck. Now Dawson. Good ball for Janko Purchase. Van Vieren.
No.
Momsen forces his way over the advantage line. Punches through the half gap. Slow for Ross Brody here, but they still have it. The skip pass is a good one. Now Matthews. It's a brace. What a debut. All smiles by the new coach, Mike Vowles, former player Lionel Cronier. And just like that, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 extend their lead now. Could he be getting a hat-trick on debut? Dreams out here.
Oh, it's outstanding. Good work here from Momsen because he takes that dog leg and he gets it outside of Willy Engelbrecht, and that creates an opportunity. Ross Brody here with the pass, a floated cross-over bridge pass to the man on the space, which is Lyle Matthews. It's great work from the Sharks because they showed patience. What they did was how everyone stuck on task, clearing out on the breakdown, getting the quick ball, gaining momentum and decision-making perfect in the way that a pass was executed.
It's coming on very late. When you kick
conversion attempt not executed, so 12 points for the Sharks 15.
Outstanding pass here. It's great decision making. The Sharks done a great job because they reloaded onto the blind side. They had numbers onto the Pumas.
Looking the part, former Airlings Pumas player Ross Brody. Flares this time goes deep. On debut, Nonyalela. Oh, big hit. Runs into the cold shoulder of JJ Skippers there.
Use 9.
Brody told to use it. Oh, Matthews is under it. Oh, gets a good hand on it there. Nsika Fisanti can't hold on. Now Ngobesi, oh, what a flick of the wrist. Tighted prop, put some panache on that pass, and it set up this 50-22. If it wasn't taken back, I believe it is here, Bobs.
Yeah. It's an outstanding kick, though. That's a brilliant pass from Simpiwe Ngobesi. Oh, that thing was fizzing on the air. And then here from Yanko Purchase, because there's no other space, there's no opportunity. The fullback is up onto the line. There's space behind that. And it puts a grabber. It's a raking grabber. You've scored the try. The only thing you want to do is make sure you're inside the opposition's 22. And the Sharks at the moment playing this thing like a drill.
No worries. If you can maybe just get your kicking coach to assist you.
What a start for him. Man has played in MLR.
Yeah.
Major League Rugby in the United States, former UCT player, a workhorse, someone who's brought here for his experience and his vet, his knowledge, his experience, the way that he can pass on the information to the younger players, important role.
Good steal as well from the Airling Pumas. McLaughlin stays alive nicely. Then Tino Swanepoel, you know all about his shaking and baking.
Use 9.
Bursey fleers, and well, he's been able to clear his lines nicely there. Takes play out of their 22.
Yeah. Small, the Pumas trying to get outside their own 22 more than anything. The Sharks playing with most ball at the moment. The stats have gone up in terms of possession for the Sharks, which is key. Lineouts, though, still a problem. Because there, JJ Skippers got in front of Momsen and stole that ball. Timing.
Again, good take this time from Momsen. He is showing that experience. Nice hot line, Marnus Potgieter. It's generated quick ball here, down to the blind. That's Dawson. Still there for Ross Brody. Now, oh, just looking at his option. Nonyalela took his eyes off the ball.
It's a pity the ball was not as sympathetic as he wanted it to be. It was a bit hard on the young man, but it was right on his shoulder, so that one he's supposed to let it into his basket. But he went grabbing and snatching at it, popped out of his fingers.
I'm seated here with a few fans from the Sharks who must be happy right now because their team is leading. I'm going to start off with you, Karen. How long was the travel to come here?
An hour. Yeah, just an hour.
So you guys are not from Durban, you're local base supporters from the Sharks?
That's correct, yes.
How are you feeling about the game, though? Do you like coming to the stadium? What's the match day atmosphere?
Oh, it's amazing atmosphere, and we're so grateful to be here just to support the Sharks. I must say we are surrounded by a lot of Pumas supporters, but you know, with our loud cheers, I'm sure we can overpower them. As you can see, the scoreboard says 12-5, so we're really grateful for that.
Ria, now your team is ahead. You're leading by 7 points. Are you positive you're going to be able to win?
Yes, of course, with the Sharks.
Yes, of course, as simple as that. Yes. Wow. Erin, coming to the stadium, what's like your favorite thing about being in the stadium to watch the Currie Cup?
Just the atmosphere, I think, of all the supporters and stuff. Yeah, next level. It's really good.
Awesome stuff. Sharks family, thank you very much. All the best for the rest of the match. And sending it back right up to the gantry with Bobs and Fudge.
Thanks, really. Great to see some Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 support here at the gorgeous Mbombela Stadium. They are in the lead by 7 points. Can they hold on to it? We've got just under 7 minutes in this first half. Debutants are scoring. Lyle Matthews has got the only 2 tries for his side. Came through that man's boot. Chijindu Okonta, fielded by Fleers. Not having the best of days with his left boot. Fleers.
From a black hand forward.
Slight knock-on. Things working out for the Airling Pumas. They will want to have the last say of this first half. After scoring the first try of the game, they've been quiet.
Yeah, they've lost a bit of energy. They're not getting anything into the game. The Sharks have changed this game to a contest of a kicking contest. Sharks are playing all the rugby. The Pumas at the moment, they have to make sure that they can gain a bit of momentum. The first time that they had a wide strike, which was a try for Lundi Msenga into the corner. After that, they haven't seen any ball. It's the Sharks who've been dominating possession. It's an attacking scrum. 10-meter line into the Sharks' territory. What can they do with this possession?
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Airling Pumas have stacked Fleers and JC now behind that scrum to try and build an overlap. Tino Swanepoel's there to take advantage. Strong carry, hurling himself into a contact. Now JJ Skierpers. Slubbert went nice and low. It's knocked away. And now Janku Purchase. Don't tell me he'll get 2 50-22s here inside center. Not yet. Damlash is there to clean up. Fleers, they've got a 3-man overlap. Fleers has decided to go for touch instead. Not rolling the dice, but that's not Airling Pumas rugby.
Yeah, you're right. They're not that known about their counter-attack and their transitional play. What they like to do, especially with a player like Fleurs, is that they want to play territory. They want to have game management. They want to keep the ball in front of their forward pack. Yes, an opportunity was waiting for them. And I thought that they should have pulled the trigger. Look at that. It's a forward pass at first, but now possession. You have to have good ball protection. They don't do that. JJ Skierpers loses it, and he was disappointed because he thought that the man was played in the tackle, which is why that frustration is showing from the young man. Very young, Jimmy.
Young at heart. It's one thing I'll say about Jimmy Stonehouse.
What's going on? Do we have a sub, guys?
Being so animated at times, but it must be fun for the players. Okay. Maybe intimidating at times, but once you get to know the man.
Time on.
To think about the responsibilities that he has to do everything. He has to be the marketing guy, the recruiting guy, to make sure that he does the coaching, make sure that he sets up the coaching and coach the coaches to make sure that the system stays the way it's supposed to, and do all of what is Pumas rugby. Make sure that you still have players coming through the system. It's a difficult job.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Year in, year out, you lose players.
You have to play them. They are your best players. Jimmy Stonehouse, who really has done incredible work at the Airling Pumas.
I think to give it perspective, let's put it in context. You think of Vincent Koch, double World Cup winner, got a chance and opportunity over here. Afaf de Klerk got a chance and opportunity here. So this is a place that can forge coal into diamonds.
Coach! Bind!
We are in Mbombela after all. I see what you did there, Tabana.
Please. Okay. Next team
Junior
to close
Banda.
the gap, our free kick.
Comes onto the pitch to join Kutzwai Dube. Banda on for Sampi Swechers. Experienced tight head prop, usually anchors the Puma scrum. So big challenge here for Junior Banda and his set piece ability.
Crouch. Bind.
Had a very good SA Cup. An even better total challenge. Massive scrum from the Hollywood Bets. Sharks 15 here. Told to use it. No penalty advantage. Purchase into the vacuum. Short side. Dyer. Now it's good go forward ball, but they'll slow it down and they'll put it back up into the air. Try and suffocate the Airling Pumas back three, and it's popped up almost. Potgieter getting a hand on it. Airling Pumas have it though, and this is their
Yeah, there was a Pumas at first. It was Damlashe trying to go for that snatch of the ball. The Sharks 15 just playing this game perfectly. They get the dominance in the scrum, and they found themselves having to play within their centres. They go back to the blind side, set up an attacking kick as Fisanti is the one who knocked that ball on, trying to react to that ball.
You got the clear ball there.
And we can see Mark Val's happy with the way that the plan is working. Players sticking to the game plan. And it's an attacking line. Set piece here, the scrum. I just felt that the Pumas, they were not allowed to settle in that scrum. The Sharks almost scrummed before that ball went in. It'll be interesting to see how Juan de Bod sees this scrum.
Set.
But go forward from the set.
Advantage.
With Sharks 15 this time, an advantage too. And allowed to play on. That's good advantage player. Oh, Ross Brody. That's filthy. Lyle Matthews somehow gets it out. And it's a hat-trick on debut in one half of rugby. That's what the Carling Currie Cup is all about.
Oh, Ross Brody smuggling the ball. That's not a pass, that's a smuggle. Look at the way that he gets an advantage, but then the Sporting an opportunity to go to the blind side. Look how he smuggles it. Oh, shot, little dirty little something. Lyle Matthews with the head trick. Currie Cup easy for Matthews. Just a 22-year-old doing his thing.
Played at the Hillcrest Rugby Club out in KwaZulu-Natal. I won't ask if you've heard of that. Tim Sweel adds the extras. What a first half for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 to start off their 2026 Carling Currie Cup campaign.
This is outstanding from the winger. Comes off the hip. That's exactly what you want. Support is outstanding. And it's a finish for the ages.
So the shortest of short balls ever from Ross Brody to Lyle Matthews for a hat-trick in just one half of rugby. He scored all 3 tries for the Hollywood Bet Sharks. So at half-time then, it's the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15-19, Airling Pumas 5. So it's halftime here, the first game of the 2026 Carling Currie Cup. And at halftime is the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 with the debutant getting a hat-trick. It's 19-5 against the Airling Pumas. Take a look at some of the highlights then. Line-outs and scrums not working out for either side in the first 20 minutes. It was the Airling Pumas who look like themselves here now. That's Airling Pumas rugby right there. 5 to 6 passes, swinging it wide to the Swellendam Express. Got gas to burn. What a first try of this year's Carling Currie Cup. Slight niggle there as well, but it was beautifully handled. Passes in front of the players taking it at pace.
Yeah, just the opportunity that was on the edges after the transition. A turnover line out and the wide passing from them. But then it was the Sharks who came and gave back the compliment because the width of the field was what was key here. And Okonta with the little dive of the pass. Look at the ball, just sets up for the young man, Matthew. Thank you for coming. I was here, I was never. And it's the first try for the Sharks. And it's his good work. Look at the fullback, comes in, injects himself by putting the kick behind the last defender, which is Jason now, was already up onto the line, and Matthews, one man to beat on the cross cover.
Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 through the heavyweights. Momsen showing his experience, getting way over the advantage line, but this pass from Ross Brody, full of panache, right to Lyle Matthews, who watched it all the way and put it down.
Oh, brilliant, threading the needle, finding the space onto the edge, and then that sim was shut down by Lyle Matthews with his second. And then it was up to the forwards with the massive scrum. They get an advantage here.
Advantage.
Look at the work that is done by Ross Brody. He plays to the whistle. That's the first important thing. Matthews comes off the hip and he smuggles the ball into his hands, and it's a hat-trick for the young man. 22 years old, Currie Cup. It's easy pickings here for the young 22-year-old Lyle Matthews with the hat-trick.
Exciting rugby played by the old and young Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. But what stands out for you here? A game of 2 20-minute chuckers, pretty much.
Yeah, so the biggest thing for me is the 18 turnovers conceded by both teams, which is why it has made this quite a tough watch for the purists, because without those mistakes, then you can gain momentum, then we can see more rugby. But set piece is something that both teams need to work on because they've lost a few. This is going to be an interesting game. It might go down to the wire.
So then, all the fans waiting. Great to see the green and gold. There will be an action tomorrow. It's a clean sweep from the Springboks.
Bok Friday!
Bok Friday out in Bombay. The Nations Championship of 2026. Springboks take on Wales at the Hollywood Bet Stadium out in Durban. That one you can get on your TSTV premium package. And afterwards in Georgia, Tbilisi, it is the Junior World Championships of World Rugby in 2026. It is another final for the Junior Boks. They're up against France. Can they go back-to-back? That one at 6:30 in the evening. What a Saturday. What a way to start the weekend this Friday. The first game of the Carling Currie Cup 2026. Don't go anywhere. Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 against the grain are looking for their first win. So then, welcome back. It is halftime of the first game of the 2026 Carling Currie Cup. 3 tries for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, all of them to a debutant. It's 19 points against 5 against the Airling Pumas. They will hope that in the workshop at halftime, the mechanic was able to make a few little changes because the Airling Pumas are just not firing yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much of their number 12. Jan van Niekerk.
Okay, here we go.
And we might see there is a bit of a change of tunes here. Airling Pumas get us underway then for a massive second half. Big hit from Tsika Fisante on Tim Swiel. Veteran fly half. Caretaker role here with so many youngsters coming through the ranks for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. The new coach, Mike Vowles, has come with a plan. At the center of it, that man, Ross Brody. His box kicking has been accurate. His decision making have been fantastic. Fleers. So in fact,
he's got it. He's the first guy here.
Their fullback, JC Nell there. And counter-rucking on point again early in the second half from the Sharks 15. Turnover. Brody to Tim Swiel. Taking a look at his options. Still got a good show on ball. Another lovely short pass. So a beautiful one from Ross Brody to give Lyle Matthews, the debutant, his hat-trick try. Ripped away. Forcing himself into the game. Jan van Niekerk. Now Fleers. It's there for Bercy. Fisante. Banda. Junior Banda rumbles into contact.
Ball is there, ball is there.
Very powerful ball carrier. Fleers puts it to boot. Got Sonopol under it and it's slight knock-on in contact there. So Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 ball.
Yeah, it's almost this clip that just happened. Saw Fisante isolated into the midfield, lost the game line, and after that it forces the Pumas to transfer the pressure with the kicking, and they haven't been accurate with that, with the knock-on from Tino Swanepoel. That gives the ball back into the Sharks 15, and that's a frustration that they do have. This is like a young junior fighter coming in to his ranks and getting into the fighting game. And then they make you fight against a seasoned professional, which is the Puma side. And that's the Sharks team. And then you, as the seasoned professional, you're not getting that fighter into the corner so we can take him to the deep end. And now, because you're not taking him to the deep end, it frustrates you because you're not getting what you want out of this contest. Because the Sharks have been smart the way that they've bunched and boxed themselves in, because it's been a hit and out. It's a rope-a-dope. It's a kicking game. It's keeping the ball behind the forward pack. It's a very, very smart play of working it. How do the Pumas get a hold onto this game? That's the question they have to answer.
So far, that's a question that the new Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 Carling Currie Cup head coach Mike Vowles has had answers to.
It starts at the set piece, scrums.
Crouch. Really smart from Dawson and Gobese.
Bind. Set.
Won a penalty here early in the second half, and look at the celebrations.
Step.
They'll know this really gives them a huge psychological edge now in the second half, having just come out of the cloaks.
It's a picture they want. It's that arm leading to their side. And look at the frustration that's starting to show in the faces of the Pumas, because the things are not going the way they wanted and thought they would. And it's an outstanding kick from Sweel.
Tim Sweel has a newborn, recently got married as well. Chicago Hounds, back from the Chicago Hounds. What a warm welcoming back home.
And then Dawson here gets the call because on the hit, Junior Banda, his hips, his shoulders below his hips, he goes straight down to the ground, and Dawson trying to keep it up, and he shows that picture to the referee, Jean de Board, awards the penalty to the Sharks 15.
Great line of beautiful lift on Slubbert. And now just a little bit disjointed, but they still have the ball. And did Karen van Vieren get to ground? We'll have to go upstairs.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Time off.
Jean de Board took a long way around.
Okay. Egan?
Go ahead, Johan.
I'm coming up to you. I just want to make sure by the time I came around, my on-field is try. Just want to make sure there wasn't an arm as he dotted, please.
Okay, on-field decision is try. We're just trying to find evidence of maybe an arm underneath the ball.
Yes, please.
Okay, stand by.
It's a brilliant set piece. They get momentum. Pumas are onto the ground. We want to see the grounding here. So the grounding, does it touch grass? Yes, grass. Happy days, that's a bonus point. 4 tries.
Johan, you're going to be on the camera now. You can give the award the tries.
Picture tells the story. Karen van Vieren gets the bonus point try for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. They are literally swimming through the ailing Pumas here. Far away from home. Two out of 3 for Tim Sweel. Makes it 3 out of 4.
You have to give reward to what Tim Sweel has done here. That kick was superb because it gives them into the 5-meter line. The driving ball set up. They withstood the resistance from the Pumas, and after that they bustled through the midst of it, and Kieran van Vieren with the try.
Beautiful take there from Slubbert.
9 use.
Sticking to their processes really nicely here, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Come with a plan and they are applying it properly. JJ Skierpers picks up the scraps for the ailing Pumas. They need to make something out of this. Junior Banda. Double hit is solid on him. Marais. Quick hands from Fleers. Yeah, Van Niekerk into JC Nell. Haven't seen much of him after that first 10 or 15 minutes. Was joining the line really nicely at pace. Good try, Dube. He's taken around the ankles. Van Vieren with that tackle.
No, let's go!
Penalty ailing Pumas.
No, never.
If the tides are gonna change, if the momentum is gonna swing, this is the moment for the ailing Pumas.
This is the time for them to strike. They'll have to strike. 5 minutes into the second half. They've conceded a try already. It's either they strike now or changes have to be made. They'll feel disappointed here because Simphiwe Gobese gets the ball. Man on the ground is playing. How is he not awarded for that? Playing against a man on the ground, and then the last infringement is what was picked up by the match officials, which is against the Sharks 15.
Thank you for bringing it up. It's your team. Thank you. It's your team.
Ailing Pumas have had 3 set pieces in the opposition's 22. First of the second half here now. Was calling for a Tian de Klerk. Came slowly from Jordan McLaughlin. The lift then also not really there for de Klerk. So too easy for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Almost taken nicely by JC Nell and Lyle Matthews. Oof, that would have been an interesting foot race.
Yeah, it would have been interesting. But again, the Sharks, they stick to their plan. Kick a contestable kick, put JC Nell under pressure, see if we can find a set piece from that. And the chase line is perfect. Coming in the form of Okonta, who contests. But Lyle Matthews, what a story has it been.
Yes?
The first game of 2026,
No, I never said that.
40 minutes in his half, scores a hat-trick. Oh, that's what you dream about.
And if there's ever been a competition where dreams come true for over 100 years, it is, without a doubt, the Carling Currie Cup. So not a great debut for Jordan McLaughlin, but a debut nonetheless. Substitutions for Kieran van Vieren as well.
Okay, let's play.
Try scorer gets substituted for Jacques Marais. Been in the mix for a couple of seasons with the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 side.
When he loves it, scoring a driving maul try. Easiest yards he will ever make.
Wait for my call, please. Okay. I need stability.
Kyle van Sale comes onto the pitch, mobile hooker. Provides proper impact around the pitch as well, Van Sale. So as you called it, Kobani, perhaps changes are the right call for the Ailing Pumas. Will it make a difference?
Approach. Fine. Set.
Scrumming before the ball, it's been happening the whole game. Quick play here from the Sharks 15.
And you're right, Kobani. In fact, the Ailing Pumas have to kind of do that to keep up with Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, jumping the gun. Short arm there, though, for Ross Brody and his troops. It's conducted play properly. The former Ailing Pumas scrum half. Here's Tino Swanepoel. Over it is Jacques Marais. Told to let it go. Jean van Niekerk now. Bercy, same side. Amlashe. Need to get him involved in the game. So too Fisanti, who forces matters.
Oh, that is just frustration.
Alfonso Isaacs on the pitch.
What's that? Loose head. Yeah.
A frustrating part for the Pumas. Every time they sort of generate a bit of momentum with ball in hand, they make mistakes that cost them to turn over possession. And that gives the Sharks 15 the stranglehold in the game.
Let's go.
Yep. Myriad of factors contributing to their inability to capitalize or penetrate. Really have been frustrated by the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Good steal from JJ Skierpers. Roewold van der Merwe has also done really well at the front of that line-out for the Ailing Pumas. They just need to try and disrupt every facet of play now.
Thanks.
We've got some more interesting interviews. What's next?
Stability, please.
Now, listen, I know the atmosphere is not necessarily the most excited amongst the Pumas, maybe on the pitch, but here in the stands, you see I'm surrounded by youthful energy, and I'm here with some kids from Hoërskool Piet Retief, as well as some hardcore Pumas fans. I'm going to start off with you, Lwandile. What's the most enjoyable thing about watching the team here today?
Everything they're doing is just brilliant, and yeah, they're playing good rugby, and I think they can get back in this game. Yeah.
Now, Marnu, who's your favorite player on the pitch?
Sampi.
Sampi's your favorite. Why?
He's the strongest and the most fastest person on the field.
So you like speed?
Yeah.
Okay, Zippe, now for you, what's the best part about coming to watch this game, and what do you love about the Currie Cup?
So the atmosphere is brilliant. We've been accepted well since we came here. I like it pretty much. Thank you, sir.
Seems like the energy is very high here. Some kids, you guys wanted to dance earlier. Do you remember that? You said you wanted to dance, but you guys, you don't. Do you have a routine ready? You don't. Now they don't have a routine. You guys are shy. You can't dance. Try it. Try dancing for the Pumas to score. Try. I guess they're shy, guys. But hey, the Pumas are winning on the pitch. But all right, back up to the comms.
Tough crowd. Hoërskool Piet Retief, the exuberance of youth. And they are saying they'll wait. They'll let the dancing happen on the pitch. Just amazing to see so many fans coming out for the Airling Pumas. Do make sure you fill the stadiums. Alfonso Isaacs now. Was it knocked on? Referee says play on and rewards Thomas Bursey with the second try for the Airling Pumas. Could this be the beginning of a comeback?
How the strategy they use here, the tactic to hit it onto the midfield and changing of direction works up the space onto the outside, and that ball was forward from Isaacs, and not much control from Amlashe. But there is a check from upstairs from Egan second. He's never gone second.
Ewan?
Yes.
I'm going to show you a forward pass to the inside from the Pumas player. Okay. Stand by.
Yeah, I think it's the pass before Sango Kamlashe from Alfonso Isaacs, actually.
So just watching out of his hands. So the second one is not the issue. It is the one from number 23's hand.
Okay, perfect.
It's another
change
forced
my on-field
error.
decision. No try, it was a forward pass.
It's momentum.
Show it one more time for you.
It's a try being taken away from the Pumas.
This is just a wider angle, but out of the hands, it goes forward from number 23.
One-on-one, decides to go for the pass.
There we go.
For Santi on the outside.
Okay.
Thank you.
The Pumas at the moment.
There we go, you understand.
Billy, no, it's forward.
They can't buy a win.
No try. Forward pass. Scrum.
It happens. It's games like this that sort of wakes you up to what the season ahead looks like. Everything has to be earned.
That try is disallowed.
Everything.
Pumas are still trailing the Sharks.
Spread the ball to the wings quite early. In true Airling Pumas style, they've done it 7 times, but 8 handling errors.
Okay, need to clear.
Not allowed them to take the points when they've done enough to get it.
Yeah, and it's the handling errors is where they happen on the field. If you've got momentum and you've got the ball and then you lose it. And then it's a kick release from the Sharks and then you lose it. And all this time, what is happening, it's a try being chopped off the scoreboard. That's momentum gone.
Big shot from the Airling Pumas, and Jean de Bot has rewarded them with the penalty. So
Dominance. Yes.
still in it here, the Airling Pumas. They've had a try denied from a forward pass from Alfonso Isaacs. They'll go to touch and try to maul again, perhaps.
This is a great response, but for me, the biggest problem is that the tight head is already facing towards the touchline. And that, to me, doesn't look like as if he earned the right to go around the loose head. That's a work done there by Janica.
Solid take. Rudolf van der Merwe sets the target. Juliano Brandt makes his presence felt. try for the Erling Pumas. They shall not be stopped here at home. They want to claw themselves back into this game.
Massive response, outstanding response. It started off with the scrum where they got rewarded, and then they decided that the forward pack has to really get their hands dirty, and the ball was kept into the low numbers, and then the ball transferred.
Thank you.
And the help now coming in from Engelberg, and that just adds more momentum to that already moving more, and they go to the blind side in the form of Van Zyl, and it's a try, and a much needed try from the Pumas.
Flares. Every point will matter. Unable to convert. 16 points separate the sides.
Second entry into the 22, and this time around they come up trumps. The ball is shifted to the back, and they're clearing out of Engelbrecht's work and the support that he did gather that momentum for Van Zyl to score. And that's what it means to the bench. And now, can the Pumas come back from 16 down with so much left?
Tim Sweel goes deep to his opposite number, Flares. Van Zyl. Good carry.
Use 9.
Slow for Bercy. JC Nell in the pocket. It's a much better exit. Well organized, the Erling Pumas.
Yeah, it is well organized, but I can't help but ask myself, Nivaldo catches the ball from the kickoff. It's an easy exit, just kick it back out. Inside the 22 are all the rights. Setting up a ruck could cause a penalty. Get a bit of a different distance from JC Lee. Sometimes it feels as if players want to go through the plan and the structure. Sometimes you don't have to. An easy kick makes it so much easier for you to exit.
Oh, didn't look comfortable from the fingertips of Murray.
Captain.
We looked at his first time when he threw the first ball. Look at how strong his left hand is. And that's the one that is cock-screwing the ball towards the outside shoulder.
Geez, Gobani, how many line-outs did you take in your professional senior era?
It's just an understanding of if one hand is stronger than the other hand, because you have to have two hands working against each other with the same power. And that way the ball can have a trajectory that is straighter.
Crouch.
Perfectly put. I'm sure he had many a perfect pass in the centers.
Always trying.
Set.
Skill is something you can always improve.
Much
Use
better
the ball
scrum.
now, no one's going
Good
anywhere.
battle. Etienne Yannicka definitely has improved matters in terms of the scrummaging of the Erling Pumas. Penalty advantage here now as well. Flick of the wrist out wide to Santino.
10 black.
Swanepoel. Done well to run back towards support, but it's been ripped away.
Number 10.
It's good work, Van der Heever.
Thank you. Number 10, breaking early, offside.
Something that the Pumas are starting to get a bit of joy of is how Van Niekerk is carrying over the gain line. And that is stressing a player like Tim Sweel, 33-year-old, not really up for a tackling on a Friday night. So you want to stress him, make sure that he is the one that feels the pressure.
And having a number 6 who's getting used to that position, Willem van der Heever.
On the line.
It'll be tough for the loose trio to help Tim Sweel out. It's well spotted. Just outside the 22. Good throw from Van Zyl to de Klerk, and then around the corner, Roeland van der Merwe penetrates. Well over the advantage line, and a penalty for slowing the ball down. Erling Pumas have got the advantage. Flares. Options for Bersin. Tsika Fisanti. Etienne Yannicka, lovely crisp passing, and just overruns it. JC now. Swanepoel.
Okay, we still play penalty advantage.
Still playing the advantage, the Erling Pumas.
Yes, thanks.
there for Bercy. Lovely inside pop pass to Swanepoel. Great awareness from the youngster, Onyalela. Keep his eyes on that inside ball. Still though, Yannika's got it. And they've got momentum. The 10th phase here now. Banda for the Erling Pumas. Bercy to Engelbrecht. Well,
there was a knock on over there.
Could there be a card here?
You have the option of a penalty here, or penalty a little bit back for not rolling. Penalty just here, offside.
Too excited with that result. The Erling Pumas supporters so close to getting a try.
Bit of momentum built. Ball carrying from the forward pack. Getting quick ball, and now they set up for a tap play.
I'll check that.
5 meters away from the try line. The forward pack of the Pumas have got themselves possession, and that's what they need.
Tap and goal, Van Sale. Got Etienne Yannicka there. Well protected, they can shift it into the wider channels. It's an awkward one from Van Niekerk to Kamlash, and then booted away by Slubbert.
Again, the Pumas chances inside the 22 gone begging. Was that an over-elaboration of the pass from Willy Engelbrecht? It's a nice way to hide the ball. It must work easily at training with no pressure.
We were talking about that, weren't we, Kobani? Just how easy it is for things to come off on the practice pitch. So important to be able to bring it when the pressure comes. As Lee Marvin Mazibuko comes on now for Gobese. Not a bad day at the office for the young Titan. Erling Pumas on the front foot here now. Can they absorb the pressure, this young Hollywood Brit Sharks 15? Back towards the blind. Here's Van Niekerk. Yannicka. Hard man to stop. Hard man to stop. One of the players that will be leaving the Erling Pumas at the end of the season. Here's Van Sale. Good follow-up by Banda. Van Niekerk, lovely JC now, flick of the wrist, and he's so quick off the mark. Santino Swanepoel, now you see me, now you don't. Erling Pumas back in it here. High five for the 5 points.
They go back on the clock. They go back to back on tries. The Pumas. 60 minutes is up. An hour is gone. Tino Swanepoel onto the scoreboard he goes. The Pumas react. Best at best, because the hands do the work here. What a ball from JC now into the pace of Tino Swanepoel. Easy work from the Pumas. Ball retention, pressure exerted, ball retention again I mentioned, and that's created opportunity.
Rivaldo Fleers has got it. Important points. Puts them within 9.
The Sharks by 9 points.
Outstanding play. Look at the players. Kamlash taking that line, holding up the defenders, creating opportunity onto the outside. And a pass from Jason now beats the men. Creates opportunity. The winger. Thank you for coming.
All clear.
Thrives in open spaces, Santino Swanepoel. But he's quick finishing. Even in close quarters, he can do damage. Sweel. More height, still not contestable. Easy take for the quality of Dean de Klerk. Fleers to Van Sale. I like the intent, Count Van Sale.
Outside.
Never in two minds.
Take it back.
Rivaldo Fleers taken back, can't kick it out on the full, gets good distance on it. Chijindu Okonta, who want to attack. Santino Swanepoel was over it. Desperate clean, Matthew Fontaine on debuts on the pitch. And the turnover, Erling Pumas. So, the tides have changed here. The youngsters for the Hollywood Brit Sharks 15 will need to keep up with play, because the Erling Pumas want a razzle. They haven't heard the whistle. Alfonso Isaacs is after it.
Our spectators game. Those are all saying that you play so well before the whistle goes.
The fans still love it. They'll cheer for you.
Oh, it's for the spectators. That's why they're here. They want to see that ball being given a bit of air. As well, marshal this touchline defense from Sango Kamlashe, because he stays open and honest. As Ross Brody released Nonyelela, who was bundled into the touchline, and that gives the Pumas a ball. Sharks 15 at the moment, lacking possession. Pumas on the other side, building momentum.
Short line, a lovely throw from Van Sale to JJ Skeepers.
Chest first.
Captain Engelbrecht is there, a little loop around. Bercy has to put it over to Van Sale. Good ball for Fleer, Junior Banda. Valdo Fleer just flat-footed. Slow ball now. Coming off the defensive line nicely, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, forcing Thomas Bercy to box kick. Okonta versus Swanepoel. And it's Van Sale. Pounces on it nicely. Junior Banda. Flares. Looks good to JC now. Once he gets going, hard to stop. Runs onto it beautifully. Needs to find Kamlash. A desperate tackle from Okonta. Quick ball for Percy. Rubal van der Merwe pulverizes that defensive line, still being organized, and then punching his way through is JJ Skeepers. The Erling Pumas are flying high now. That's the bonus point for them. Like cascading water through and past the defensive line. Unstoppable.
It busts through the gap, and after that it's about flattening the ground, and that is taking the ball flat from Ruvald, who takes it on, and again JJ Skeepers with a challenging line, asking the questions. Finds no answers besides the try line. The Pumas resolute here, coming back with anger in the carries, and Nevaldo Fleurs setting up for a conversion.
He's got it. It's a two-point game. Both sides with the bonus point tries.
Don't give the ball back. Stay on top of the game line. That's what the Pumas did once they had the line break, and then it was the big boy, big body rugby. The Pumas answer back handsomely.
Let's make some noise for the Erling Pumas.
Conviction in the eyes of JJ Skeepers. The Erling Pumas, remember their tradition, speaking about the traditions of the oldest domestic provincial club rugby competition in the world, the Carling Currie Cup. They changed their jerseys at half-time, the Erling Pumas. They definitely looked the part here in the second half.
Got something against pink?
Absolutely not, and definitely not in Bombela. Good passes again, the danger man, JJ Skeepers. Handled nicely this time by Nonyalela.
Use 9.
Got Yaku Dutoy on debut on the pitch as well as Matthew Fortain as mentioned. Dutoy comes on for Dawson. Here's Chijundu Okonta, Rookie of the Year in the Varsity Cup for Emirates. Turnover, JJ Skeepers, the nucleus of most things good for the Erling Pumas. They've got momentum, they've got rhythm. Here's Kamlashe. Still going, Kamlashe. Nonyalela with a good hit on him. Lee Marvin Mazibuko counter-racking, making it difficult for Bercy. Did really well under pressure. Willie Engelbrecht couldn't hold on. Swanepoel against his old teammate, Matthew Fortain. So many Northwest University Varsity Cup players on the pitch now, former Varsity Cup players, I should say. Good idea, Nevaldo Fleers. Tim Sweel has the experience to see that and return it.
Move.
Not the best of banana kicks. Fleers with options. Now, it's identified some blades of green grass, and ooh, that's millimeters. He knows how close it was too. You won't be too upset because they are trying to execute the right thing here, Bobs.
Yeah, they are. at the moment, they've just been let down by the execution of the kick because the space was ample of space. No one there to cover that kick.
No, let's go. Hooker.
An interesting move here. The Sharks with no possession in the second half. The Pumas, for the first time, retain possession. And what they've done is shown that with their forward pack going forward, they are hard to stop. And for the Sharks 15, they don't have a handle in the second half. They haven't fired a shot yet. Ross Brody gets yanked by the Shepherd's hook. And coming on is an exciting youngster.
Lineup will be
the
on
one
the
and
10.
only Everson.
Yeah, Keanu Everson. What a moment for the youngster coming on for Ross Brody, who set a nice tone. But perhaps it's time for a different flavor. That is marvelous flavor right there. Mashimbi comes on for the Airling Pumas, looking to run the ball more perhaps, and another big substitute, Danrich Zinodine Fisachi, leading point scorer in the round robin stages in last year's Carling Currie Cup. Fisachi, he can control a game with his boot. Conversions will be important too. And the awkward throw from Murray. Jean de Bot's happy with the result though. Maul is moving.
Move around, Pink!
Airling Pumas forced to reload. Just outside the 22. Keanu Everson conducting the forwards. Hollywood Bet Sharks is hiding it nicely through Murray. He's in stealth mode. Now Sipo Nonyalela at the tail of that maul.
Van Engelbrecht is right at the ball there.
Yeah, he's gone into the deep waters. And he's stopped the Sharks as they got into the 22. What a turnover from the captain.
The patience that the Pumas have to show, because they were losing ground from the maul going forward. They stayed patient because of the breaking up. Somehow they found themselves right in the middle of that maul. And the Sharks could not communicate any further. Isolated the player with the ball in hand, and he kept the maul up. But the yardage that the Sharks have made, they'll look up, they'll see themselves in the 22 of the Pumas, forcing the Pumas to kick out, which will still give an attacking line out to the Sharks 15.
So true when you look at the bigger picture, being a Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 supporter here. Opportunity from the success of that maul, putting the Airling Pumas back in their 22. Airling Pumas may indeed only have the option to clear. That would give the ball back to the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, who have a 2-point lead.
Fine.
Russell Fredericks on the pitch for Thomas Bursey. Lively scrum off increases the tempo late in matches, so perhaps they are looking to hold on to the ball. Funny cat now. Good punch into the vacuum. Fredericks to Yanaka. It's made a good impact off the bench. Outside the 22 now, so it'll be Russell Fredericks with his first box kick attempt. It's a really good one as well. Not contestable, but he could hear the foot steps coming towards him. Lyle Matthews, the hat-trick hero. So Airling Pumas ball, the kick pass. Lovely touch, Santino Swanepoel. Take a look at that. Lionel Messi will be in action this weekend. Santino Swanepoel's been taking notes. JJ Skeerpa's been taking names. Roeland van der Merwe runs into some cold shoulders there. But my goodness, take a sigh of relief if you're a Sharks 15 supporter. The Airling Pumas are dominating the advantage line.
Oh, Visaki with the cross kick. But what a trapping of the ball in the air from Tino Swanepoel. And then after that, it was just the big body rugby, but then under pressure, Roeland.
Yeah, there's the mark.
Van der Merwe looking for an offload where he's supposed to have recycled that ball, and that's why Jimmy Stonehouse is not happy. I think that should be his communicator, translator, everything about his emotions.
His therapist, he doesn't need one.
With the spacing, don't bail unnecessarily, please.
Jimmy Stonehouse had some incredibly tight fixtures that he's lost. Last year would have been one of those seasons that for him as well would have felt he deserved to be in the semi-finals. But it was this very side, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, who had other ideas for their 2025 Carling Currie Cup campaign. Can the ailing Pumas get one back on them? Short arm, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15.
You're closing the gap.
And unlike Ross Brody, Keanu Everson just controls the game, slows it down. Tim Swiel saw a bit of that in the first half. Big up and under. Matthew Forte not keeping his eyes on the ball. Literally landed pretty much on his head. Opportunity lost. He knows it was a close one as well. Matthew Forte on debut. What an opportunity for so many of these Varsity Cup players. Get an opportunity to get picked up by the bigger sides. Have a few seasons, memorable seasons. Imagine winning the Carling Currie Cup. Not all Springboks win this competition. Some of these ailing Pumas have done it, and recently. So too the Suzuki Griquas, our reigning Carling Currie Cup champions.
Crouch!
They're up next. They take on DHL Stormers 15. A new look Carling Currie Cup Stormers side. So don't go anywhere. The night is only getting started. So too the action. Penalty ailing Pumas.
Turning on the mark. Stay connected. We're turning on the mark, now it's going forward. Got it?
Now, the game is almost at the end, but the fans are still fired up, and I'm sitting here with France. France, only 2 points between yourselves and the Sharks. How have you found the atmosphere in tonight's Currie Cup game?
I think on the second half, the Pumas came back. And I hope they can continue like that. And if they win tonight, it will be great.
What will be your motivational message to the players and the coaching staff in the last 5 minutes?
They play excellent game, and they must continue like this. That's how I feel.
And then for the season, what are you expecting from the team?
Well, I think they can do a great job, and they can perform, and I hope they win.
He hopes they win. Best of luck to you and your team. We're just going to send it back up to the commentary side. Tunzi as well as Bob's up there in the last few minutes of the game.
Thanks, Raleigh. Thanks, France in pink. Proud. Couldn't take his eyes off this game. Edge of your seat stuff here in Bombela Stadium. A hat-trick hero in the first half for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. It was the debutant Lyle Matthews. Santino Swanepoel with an excellent try and great skills. Is really one of the players getting the ailing Pumas back into the game, and is that close. 2 points. 3.5 minutes. First Carling Currie Cup game. Another awkward throw from Murray. Slabbered collect though.
Don't join at the back. At the back.
Marvelous Mashimbi told to join this more through the gate, through the back, not from the side. Told to use it once, flirting with the 22. They ventured into it. The Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, and it's Willie Engelbrecht, the deep sea diver, who this time can't stop them all. Almost. Purchase sets the target. Round the corner, Detroit. It's there for Everson. Same side, Keanu Everson. This time, Marnus Potgieter. Very good try-scoring record in the Carling Currie Cup. Nicholas Petersen. Detroit again. They'll want to camp in this area. Tim Swiel back towards the hat-trick hero, Lyle Matthews. What a story. Captain now, Dyer. Desperate defense from Sango, Kamlasha and Yanaka. Petersen. Into the thorns around the rocks is Detroit. It's been really good. Nonyalela on debut. Not expected to start so early in this half, but in about a minute's time. Frederick Johannes Potgieter was injured. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Stay lost.
A bit awkward with his knee. 13 phases.
Get back, lost feet.
This young Sharks 15 side shown proper character to stick to the game plan and try to regain momentum after a flurry of tries from the ailing Pumas. They need to hold on to it here now. They've done so for a minute and a half. Just over 60 seconds is what will be required. And perhaps 20 phases of this kind of rugby. We'll play bully ball for the rest of the night. Pull up your sleeves. There's Lee Marvin, Lofty, Siyanda Mazibuko. Nonyalela, man from Etikeni, sharpened his rugby tools in Tanzan and Kukompo. Still rough and tough in the trenches. Will be true character and courage if this young Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 can do it in this manner.
Get back, get back!
Stefan Currie on the pitch in that low tripod position for the ailing Pumas. Former Northwest University captain on debut here. Six debutants, counting the ailing Pumas and Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 players. Currie Cup, well, that's what it's all about, where champions are made. Keanu Everson will rip it out. Tim Swale will be in the pocket and say, that's all she wrote. Devastating and heartbreak for the fans and the players in pink. The ailing Pumas. What a fight back from the home side, but it's the visitors. The Hollywood Bets Sharks 15 youngsters and young captain as well, 22-year-old Thomas Dyer, who led his side with their new coach. First win in the first game for Mike Vowles. And a much better start to the campaign for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. 3 losses on the trot last year. They get a hard-fought first win against the ailing Pumas, far from Durban, far from KwaZulu-Natal, and at a place where it's very difficult to win, in Mbombela Stadium. It was great to see the support come out for the ailing Pumas. A great second half fight by a side who simply struggled against a well-organized game plan. Mike Vowles' troops were able to execute at a very high level in that first half, suffocating the ailing Pumas with box kicks and bombs coming from Ross Brody and Tim Swale. Perhaps Danrich Visagie came onto the pitch a little bit too late. It didn't look like themselves at moments in this game where they should have finished. A couple of opportunities gone a begging from knock-ons and disallowed tries for the ailing Pumas. It really could have gone either way. But what an exhibition of rugby here. All smiles then for the young Hollywood Bet Sharks side, sprinkled with a few players who have experience. Ross Brody against his old side would have known all about it, set up a few tries. It was his composure under pressure and control that gave the Hollywood Bet Sharks their first win of the 2026 Carling Currie Cup at full time. 4 tries apiece. It's 26 against the ailing Pumas, 24. So then, what will this year's Carling Currie Cup bring us, besides excitement, entertainment, and so much pride for the jersey? So many players leaving the ailing Pumas. Passion of Jimmy Stonehouse was on full display, and great game from Yanku Purchase. And it'll be so interesting then to hear the interviews downstairs. Gobani Bobo, take us away.
The Carling Currie Cup champion of the match, it is Lai Matthews, and he'll be handed over the check of 5,000 Rand by Carlos De Silva, SAB Nelspruit. Well, Lyle, this is legendary. First of all, you're wearing a Sharks jersey. Your debut, your first game, you scored 3 tries. Just take us what's going through your head.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, 3 weeks ago I was playing club rugby in Hillcrest, so it's been an incredible journey. The team's been amazing, super welcoming. I mean, to let me get that second one, they've been amazing, so it's incredible.
What was the plan coming into here?
We knew we were going to compete in the air, so I think we did well there with our gas moments. We let it slip a bit in that second half, but I mean, big grit there from the boys, so it's an incredible finish.
Congratulations and well done for man of the match.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
That's what happens when you get your first cap, and a man who's had lots of caps at the moment. Just how are you feeling?
A little bit disappointed. I felt we started off so well, and then we lacked for about 40 minutes, knocking balls, not getting the contestables back. Silly individual errors, and that just let them get ahead just too far for us to catch up.
What did you say on the field to just get yourself back into the game?
Just keep the ball, don't throw the 50-50s, just run over them, carry hard, and we scored 4 tries quickly. And if we did that from the beginning, the result would have been something way different.
Best of luck and for the rest of the season.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
Well, Thomas Dyer. Can't complain. How are you doing?
That was very, very nerve-wracking, but really glad we got the game done. We secured it. I think we controlled the first 50 minutes really well, but their bench had a massive impact and had a great shift. So well done to the Pumas for fighting back, especially after that first half, but really proud of my team for sticking it in and getting the win.
Make us a fly in the wall. Tell us what was said leading up to this game. What was the team tactics?
Yeah, we spoke a lot about care, showing care, and I think we had a really good week of prep. But when we came here, we said, okay, the chat's done. Now we've got to show that we care through our actions. And I think the boys dug deep. There's some dark places behind those poles. They're really on top of us, but the boys really showed care even those last 5 minutes to control the ball. The boys dug deep, and so proud to get a win away from home.
Tomo, well done.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Cheers.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. So then, thanks Kobani, and a massive congratulations to the champion of the match on debut, Lyle Matthews, scoring 3 tries in just about 40 minutes. So there it is then, the action and the 2026 Carling Currie Cup Premier Division well underway. First game, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 winning. Up next, DHL Stormers 23 up against the current champion, the Suzuki Griquas. But tomorrow, just before dinner time at sunset, it is the Nations Championship of 2026, Springboks versus the Wales. That one on your World of Champions, all Super Sport rugby channels, DSTV Premium. After that, dinner time, it's the World Rugby Junior World Championships in Tbilisi, Georgia. It is the final. France take on South Africa. That one at 6:30 tomorrow on your channel, Super Sport Action. And the big one, it's the golf, the Open. How long do we wait for this competition every year? What a weekend of action. It's the 154th at the Royal Birkdale. That one on your Super Sport Golf channels, in your DSTV Premium package. All those top players are there. One of the major moments. You want to be involved, and who doesn't want to be involved in following this year's Formula One? It is the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend on Super Sport Motorsport on your DSTV Premium channel. Lewis Hamilton is in the mix. Ferrari is back, but Mercedes is not too far away from them. What a season.